Welcome. This is the first comic book review of 2024, and I was talking to you guys over the last year about having the approach of getting more indie comics, and it is a tough search.
It is.
Mm-hmm. But I am making ways. Some choices are presented to us.
Okay.
Had someone reach out to us to review a comic, which is the first comic I wanted to talk to you guys about. Cool. It is Super Dangerous #1. Yeah. I want to say from, God, I don't want to butcher it, from Revolt and Reimagine Comics. Just to be absolutely clear. Oh, yeah, save me. But yeah, the comic books, as you guys can see from the weeks that I've come here, I've amassed these over maybe 2 weeks in most of the break. Yeah. I couldn't bring the good shit in here because that most of that stuff was pretty much 5 and 6 issues in, and I'm not trying to make anyone do that much homework. You know? That's fair. Yeah. Resolve. So yeah. So you said Resolve?
Yeah, Resolve.
Yeah, Resolve Comics reached out. I got put on the advanced reading list, and we all had a chance to read this comic, and we're gonna talk about it. Some stuff I liked about it.
Written by Adam Downing.
Yes.
Yep.
Adam Dowling, brings us this comic about this superpowered kid which I'll admit, I like the imagery. I'm always a fan of the imagery. I like the costume. I like how just out there the story is in terms of scaling this kid's power.
Right.
So I enjoyed stuff like that. I like his personality. I think his personality is a little cool.
Yeah. There's something about when a story starts off and it's just like, this is the strongest person in the planet.
I was like, okay, well, now you've got there.
Yeah. Where are we going to go? What are the stakes they're going to be? And then as the story progresses, the character gets undeniably stronger, but possibly with a little maybe moral fallback from his acquisition. We'll see. That's the thing that I'm kind of intrigued about. First issues are always hard for me, especially when we're coming into a character that you're not familiar with, because you want to establish the character's intentions. You want to establish the character's path, the world, and it's a lot to do in a
short period of time and everything. Yeah.
So it's always tough, but I like the ideas that are going on in this book, and I like kind of what they're proposing with this newfound power or equipment that our main character received. A couple things that kind of threw me off as I was reading it. Some of the reasons for our main character's actions seem to come out of the woodwind, or at least like where a character is kind of placed in to do stuff. It's almost like it's very one track is like, here we go, we're going full blast battle into, and we're not really gonna bother explaining how we got there. We just getting there.
One speed.
Yeah.
It does. But I like how fast it is. This is it really shows the influence that manga has had on this person. Mm-hmm. And the way he's telling the story.
Did manga have an influence on this title, on this book? There's a lot of anime faces, a lot of just like...
Which shout out, hey, weeb to weeb. Good shit.
I'm glad somebody liked it.
I smell you. Yeah, we smell you. It's a good... Yeah, it's a good...
Oh, whoa.
Yeah. Look.
Give it to the book, please.
Yeah, I also, I agree with Clarence. I like the fact that this book doesn't really waste your time at all. He gets... as soon as he gets his powers, they kind of get a lot of the what we've seen before with people who get the powers of Superman, basically, out the way. He saves a bunch of people. He tries to do the best that he can and try to help the world as much as he can with all these abilities as he has.
He is a teen, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
These are the kind of things an idealistic teen with power would do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, an average college student. Sorry.
Yeah, it feels like I can believe it. it doesn't like throw me off. And then how he reacts throws me off. And how the government reacts to that kind of is also believable. Like, of course they would try. They don't want to be told what to do. And of course they would try to like turn on him and everything. No matter how powerful he is, they're going to try. And he reacts accordingly. Granted, I thought that he kind of like, he like, I feel like he goes a little bit more realistic when it comes to reaction. Because I feel like a hero in any other type of story, especially like a comic book-esque story, wouldn't go so straight for it with their anger and everything and react in a way. But yeah, he's just a teen. He doesn't really have anyone, anything to go back of. He has nothing to fall back on but how he would react to, especially since he's just started to be a hero. So I definitely like how much it feels as true to the world as possible. I think the only thing that kind of throws me off is the little extra element that happens like midway through the book with the sword and everything. That kind of like, it almost kind of pulled me out. But then I kind of like, after a while, I was like, yeah, whatever.
Oh, yeah, you see. All right.
Yeah, exactly.
I see the vision, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
Yeah, no.
I felt the same way.
But like, and we've read like indie comics on this pod before, and I have to say, this is a real step up. I like this because like, I feel like this, especially compared to I've seen horror. We've read really bad, like professional from big name number one.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
everything.
That's very true.
And they were not paced right and everything, or you didn't care, or you didn't know anything what was going on. But I'm happy that like with this story being like simple, fast, straight to the point, and it doesn't like go over your head what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, they certainly cover a lot of ground. I'll give them that.
Yeah. So I really appreciate it. I like this comic a lot. And I'd like to see what happens in issue 2.
I'm a fan myself. I do like the fusion that he brings with manga and comic books, how they kind of bleed into each other. Mm-hmm. And as far as the style for the characters as they are drawn and the way things are presented, I like it. It does move extremely fast, but that's with me assuming that the details that are omitted that I would like to know don't really matter moving forward with what he's going to do. And everything seems to just make sense. I don't have too many questions of, what ifs. They've kind of just been splatted right there in my face.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I feel you on that. So yeah, very much looking forward to see what happens with the issues going forward. Wish him nothing but the best as far as that rollout.
Yeah, keep going, Resolve. We're gonna be back.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be back. I want to see what's happening to issue 2 and everything.
Definitely check that out for sure. Now going back to the mainstay publishers. All right, we have Kneel Before Zod, which nobody kneeled at this table.
Nobody kneeled.
Nobody kneeled at this table.
I kneeled out of pure and utter revolt. No, I'm joking.
No, like it was like
I laid down before Zod with a pillow and a blanket.
Hey yo!
Oh, you didn't?
You laid down before
put you to
Zod.
bed?
Yeah, what'd you think?
Put you to bed?
Yeah, this was a little sleep to me. This is not my subject matter to really care about the dealings of a would-be dictator.
Yeah, no one cares about Zod. Like no, like he's only the only time we really like give a fuck about him is when he's fighting Superman. Yeah. That's when he's most interesting, when he's a villain in someone else's story. But his own story, this kind of proof like, oh yeah, I really, even though I didn't really think about like what would happen if Zod got his own story. Now I know, and now I don't. Now I know that I don't really care.
Like I literally, this is like the 5th book that I picked up, and I had gotten the other 2 comics like the previous like weeks when we were still on vacation. I'm like, well, shit, I can't just go in there with 3. Okay,
Should have came in here with 3.
Should have came in here.
Yeah, you
with
could
3.
have.
With the amount of things that Zod as a character could show us from the past of Krypton that we've been to, for I don't know how many decades, I found it hard to care.
Yeah, like he's a one-note pony. Like he's just trying to rule everything, even if he's trying not to do it. Like no, in this one they're trying to make him more, I guess, more human and understanding because like he's trying to be like protect this world. He has gotten the world somehow, and now he's the ruler of it, and now he's trying to protect it in his sector of space. And he's also a part of this like council of planets, I guess. Not our solar, just some random ass solar system somewhere else. And he's trying his best to protect his people, protect his land, and also handle his family, even though one of the ways he handles it is basically exiles his son to space
It's crazy. Didn't
Yeah.
even know Zod had a kid.
Yeah, yeah.
With the worst haircut of all time.
I mean, he's the son of Zod. I mean, come on. Like, what do you expect?
Yeah, a perfect S curl.
Yeah.
If you can subjugate people, I would assume you know how to like cut your son's hair.
No, he's
You
like
tell that to those fuckers on Rebel Moon.
he looks like a shush. He do his bad haircut, but like
Terrible.
it looks like he's a spoiled little prince and stuff, and and it shows, and that's why like, oh, now he wants to think he's high shit, and he's supposed to be like, I'm part of his Zod family, I can do whatever I want, and then like, no, get out.
When he gave his dad those World War II flashbacks of Clark, he was like, oh.
Yeah, which shows that I'm like, okay, this is after the Phantom Zone, this is after Superman and stuff.
Yeah.
But I just don't
Yeah, I
know
was
where.
mistaken.
Yeah, so I don't know where this fits, but whatever. But do I care to know more? No. No, I'm sure he's going to somehow get his planet killed in some sort of war, and he'll be like, "Damn, war's crazy, right?" And
Oh well, back to more.
and exactly. Let me go do more Zod shit somewhere else.
Right.
Because if it does go that way, would you guys be wanting to see a comic where Zod and Superman are like, buddy?
No.
No, they tried that with Batman and the Joker last year. It didn't really work out. So I don't.
I don't want to hear about that.
Aren't they doing that now?
No, they stopped doing that last year.
No, like with Failsafe.
Failsafe is.
And what was his name? Zora, whatever.
Zahara. Whatever.
Crazy Batman.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Shit.
I know. What's Crazy Batman's name?
Zor-El something. Purple Batman.
Purple Man.
Yeah, Perp Man.
Yeah.
Perp Man.
He's the man behind the slaughter. Purple Man.
Speaking of slaughter, back to the American propaganda. All
Yeah.
right. But better this time.
Oh yeah.
Infinitely better.
Yeah.
From Image Comics, we have Duke #1, a G.I. Joe comic that actually ties into Transformers. It finally came, y'all.
I'm
We
like-
have it.
I'm
Holy
like, I
shit.
was waiting for that shit.
We got
Holy
it.
shit. Finally?
Yeah.
Finally?
Finally here.
It actually mattered.
It actually mattered. The tone was right.
It picks up from Transformers 2, I believe.
Yes.
When he got his plane destroyed.
Yeah, it does that. It shows that he was there. He was there for the entire. I'm like, oh shit.
Well, they showed him in there when his parachuting down after his plane was destroyed. They zoomed in and it said Duke, which I was like, oh. So then when we had that other G.I. Joe comic, I was hoping this was what was going to come off of it, and it wasn't. Instead, we got Genghis Khan's baby running
Clone
around,
baby.
running around fucking people up. But this, I feel like I like this a lot more.
Oh yeah.
I didn't read it. I shuffled through it, but in great American action flick genre standard, I can put it on mute and know exactly what's going on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And my favorite part was the return of Cobra Commander and fucking people up in SNL Village, just hissing at everybody.
Apparently, he is also going to get his own little comic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
I thought that came out this week, but that's like the 19th, I believe.
Oh.
So I'm
I
still
can't
waiting
wait.
on that.
I can't wait to read that. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah. If they can keep this same energy, like just like have we seen like the whole how they did stuff back in the past, it's just not working anymore. At least not for me or us or anything like that. That old timey Saturday morning cartoon back in the 80s just not hit.
Like, with all due respect,
Yeah.
I don't want to woke everything up, but at the same time, put some goddamn substance,
Yeah, some
The
flavor into
Joes can use that a little bit.
They can do some different stuff.
They can do some different stuff.
Okay,
It doesn't always have to be a Saturday morning, cereal fest.
yeah, that's why I'm happy. That's why I like this new direction between both Transformers and Joe. With starting from there, that's great. So if they can do that same thing with Cobra Commander, that'd be fucking. We can keep. This could be some big. Maybe.
Yeah, true. The only other thing I guess real quick before we move on to our next one, Transformers is getting a new artist. Like, Daniel Warren Johnson is moving away from drawing it and moving it to just writing it. So yeah. No,
Passing the torch.
but the artist is cool.
Okay.
I mean, you've seen his work before. I
Right.
can't remember what comic, but it was something. It had a fox in it. It was like an imaginary town. It's a long time ago. I couldn't tell you what else he's done.
Okay.
Batgirls or something. It was like the
Oh, the one with where Oracle and
that one. That's the one. The artist from that book
Okay.
is doing the art on the new Transformers.
I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and say that I am excited because I love
Oh yeah, what's the face is way too
Johnson's,
good.
Absolutely.
All right, so it's gonna be a change, but I think that artist can probably step up to the plate and deliver something that's gonna be good.
Certainly likes to draw machines, so we'll see.
And you said that he's still writing it though.
Yes, he's still writing it.
All right. Okay. Fine.
The panel of Duke getting fucking jumped.
I know. There's so many people
Karate.
in there. I'm like, where are these people come from?
The art in this book is so good.
Oh
Yes.
man, beautiful.
Spot on.
Yeah, the lighting, the way that they kind of portray gore, and
It feels like the people who used to draw like the old G.I. Joe, like the one we wrote before, grew up but got more serious.
This
It almost looked like Luther Strode.
Yeah.
it gives me like a 70s action flick, like vignette, like a filter.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the color palette. And
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
How yeah.
It's like, I hope this isn't interpreted the wrong way. I don't want to steer anybody away.
Here you go.
But the feeling of the first G.I. Joe movie,
Ow.
it's like that. But like, I don't have to watch it happen. It's not cringe and date it with technology. It's just the feel is right.
It's a fanboy
Yeah, like
out.
it's
putting their own
it's
twist on it.
they
Yeah,
handled it
yeah.
right. It's not too sad anymore. Cartoon.
It gives
but
me like the panels was that Snake Eyes, or who was that in the little throne? Whatever Cobra villain that is.
oh yeah,
The one with the
Destro.
metal fit. Yeah.
Yeah.
It gave me like the Bruce Lee
Into the Dragon.
Enter the
shit.
Dragon vibes.
I feel you on that.
Yeah.
I have to say, with all this, and I've been thinking about, like, I do wonder how this is going to connect to the movies, because you know how they ended the last movie. With
What movie? What movie?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Transformers.
Transformers movie?
The Transformers movie.
Oh, no,
Beast
we're all right.
something.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
okay.
we're all
We're
right.
okay. We're okay.
No connection.
No. Okay. All right.
But you know,
they're doing the exact same
Uncle
thing.
Ruckus, no connection. Uncle Ruckus, no relation.
No relation. I don't know. Yeah,
I certainly hope not.
we'll see.
Moving on to IDW, who hasn't been on my radar at all, and then they dropped this banger.
Yeah.
Scott Snyder and Hayden Sherman, one of my favorite artists to date. He did Brink, which we kind of loosely followed.
yeah.
He also did that Western that we were into.
Yeah, that was really good. I like that.
Yeah, so I'm a real fan.
You know
of
what?
him.
Yeah. The
With
Snake something.
With
Buddy,
the flying, with the flying dead bird or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm really into him. So when I saw this team together, I just decided to pick it up, and wow, it's like stumbling on an HBO show.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is really good.
It's
This
my
has
favorite read of the
true
week.
detective vibes all over it. I'm so glad that you didn't recommend going back to read Dungeon 1, right? Or
No,
you
I did. I
recommend
put them
of
both on. I put them
Yeah,
both on.
both.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
both on there.
yeah.
Require reading pretty much. You can't just walk into this.
Yeah, it was really good. I was hooked from the beginning of just like the mindset to get behind this serial killer or whatever serial kidnapper.
Yeah.
The keeper or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Real sick fuck he
dope.
is.
I love the idea. Like I was just like them prison, because I didn't think it feel like it's always been there, but someone actually like felt that and actually put it in and to turn that into a serial killer. The whole like idea, like, oh yeah, when people were disconnected back in the day, back in the 70s, then that's how the rise of serial killers start happening. But now it's like we're always connected, and it's the reverse. Instead of like going around just trying to racking up bodies and stuff, he's just keeping people and just seeing how long he can keep them and do things to him,
Right. He's a
to
genius.
prolong it and stuff.
Yeah. The whole concept of that dungeon sounds absolutely terrifying.
Yes, it does.
I mean, I'll probably lose some weight though. For sure.
Yeah, you're just kind of, a little egg.
and maybe a couple inches from your fucking spine getting compressed.
Right.
Your waistline might be a little uneven.
Yeah, totally. My whole shit would be realigned.
Exactly.
Permanent JoJo pose.
I know.
No, but
On issue 2, towards the end, when
That kid.
that kid gets taken.
He deserved.
finally,
That kid was asking
the whole
for
issue.
It.
Oh, the whole issue. He really wanted to get
Him
kidnapped.
and Pog Frog.
Take me, please.
Mommy, I'm gonna go run towards this man in the elevator.
I need to go get some
Don't run
drink.
towards the man, please.
Mom,
the man
I'm
was
gonna
like, "The fuck is this kid doing?"
Man, and she's having a nervous breakdown ever
I mean,
since.
because look at the son. It's like we're trying to make. She's trying to protect him, but he does not want to be protected.
And this is why you put them children in the leash.
That's right. That, get out of my head, Chuck. Get out of my head.
Yeah, starting to come around to the concept. Because if she could just give him a little yank,
Chuck,
that wouldn't happen.
Yank his ass,
Get his little throat caught up in
Fucking-
there.
Watch the little feet leave the ground.
like fucking wire work. He's pull him like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon across the fucking lobby.
This does make me wonder. Like, I guess the cops didn't really have that place like really secure. Like, how did
give a shit.
I guess
It was
not.
a hotel. It was a sleazy motel.
It was a sleaze. Like, I'm
No
just
way.
like, but they didn't get the any of the entrances covered. It's just
No,
Nothing.
prostitutes go there. Why would cops be there?
okay.
Like, we're gonna go to the hotel. They're like, sure, we can solely keep more watch of you there and not at your home.
Yeah, exactly. Just,
Anybody can come in and out of a motel. We got it locked down. Don't worry.
oh my god.
No, but really, really, really digging these.
Mm-hmm.
Super surprised. I am looking forward to the third issue and however long it takes to complete this. I'm very into it.
Me too.
Solid entry, solid recommendation. Pick this up.
Please.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And unless anyone else has any recommendations, I've been hearing about Ultimate Spider-Man. I walked right by it, guys. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want
not?
to bring it because every
hate
time
Spider-Man.
I bring no, it's like I mean true, but it's like
exactly.
but every time I try and bring a Spider-Man comic in here, it just doesn't resonate with me, with you guys. We just don't. It doesn't do.
We should have brought in Uncanny Spider-Man. It's really fucking good.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Are you actually
I like-
reading it?
yeah.
Or are you lying?
It's fucking fire.
No, it's good.
It's finished too.
Yeah. Yeah. I need to finish.
Five.
It.
It's a $5.
Oh, okay.
I think you passed a banger, man.
Yeah.
Maybe I did because I've been hearing about it ever since.
Here,
Yeah, I think you passed a banger.
here's how I'll sell it to you. It's Spider-Man, but it's Kurt.
Yeah.
Kurt Wagner,
And he's trying to be Spider-Man.
which makes it way better Spider-Man.
And Spider-Man's still there. He's like,
Yeah.
you don't have to try that hurt. And Kurt's like, but I'm trying to. No.
Oh,
Come down,
man.
Kurt.
All right, bet.
It's funny.
But yeah, with that being said, guys, I think that's it for the comic book reviews. Yay! First comic book review of 2024. Yay! We did that shit. We did it.
I'll definitely try my best.
With a strong recommendation, too. Good start.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know, I was worried.
Uncanny
'cause
Spider-Man.
walking in there. Oh, my
Ultimate
gosh.
Or I mean, I guess.
Both of them. Sure. Buy them all. You know, the industry needs your help. Sure.
Hey, please keep buy more comics. Yeah.
Careful. Don't get us written. Don't get us taken down
Copyrighted?
for copyright. Are you
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not off of
That's not domain.
that's not for the domain yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Got you.
We got at least 45 years, maybe.
We got a while.
Yeah.
45 years before Spider-Man things public domain.
Yep.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Until then, we'll be supplying you with comic book reviews right here. Same
here.
great place, same great
On the Thursday
time.
night.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Thirsty Nerds. Please feel free to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Thirsty Nerds.
In TikTok, sorry, not TikTok.
Yes, and the TikToks. You can follow me on Sumo on Instagram and Twitter.
You can follow me at Stooge Prime on Twitter.
You can follow me at What's King Making on TikTok.
And you can follow me at just_Uno on Instagram and Twitter. Thank you guys for joining us in another comic book review. And if you guys are reading anything dope that you think we might like, make sure you put it down in the comments. Send us a message. We're always looking out for new books, especially indie stuff. You guys will be reading a lot of Image and stuff like that. Send it to us.
Yeah,
Help us out. Now, I may not get it all, but we will pick the ones that float to the top.
You gonna get
That's
something?
right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
That being said, peace out, y'all.
See you, nerds.